Hi, I'm Dan Casey with Nerdist.com, and today we're going to talk Sin City, A Dame to Kill For.
Never lose control. Never let the monster out.
When it first came out, it was sort of this new, very exciting thing. It's achieved cult status over the course of time. Is that a factor, or are there any challenges inherent to that when you were approaching this project?
Not really. I mean, we thought about what headspace we were in when we made the first one. We were just so jazzed about his books and the possibility of turning him into a movie. And if it worked, there was so many more books and characters and great stories, some stories even better stories. So it gave us a lot of, encouragement when people not only saw the first film, but over all these years kept coming at us saying, when is there going to be another one? It's not like we had to go write a bunch of material. That was already there. But we did add in some new stories to surprise people and bring in guys like Joseph Gordon-Levitt and Jessica's new story and kind of split the difference and shoot it in 3D to really immerse people in this process. And the effects are just better. And the actors themselves were 10 times better because they just now understood green screen.
They'd be operating on green void. If they had a gun, they'd have a gun, but there'd be no furniture, no building, no nothing. I think it was after the movie came out and after some of them read the books that they got what Sin City was.
What was it like going into a film like this knowing it had kind of a cult following attached to it?
It's you feel kind of safe because you know that Frank Miller and Robert Rodriguez are going to do a very good job, and they really know what they're doing visually, and it looks striking and very unique. It's real art, and and of course, the story, my character was, was the appeal. Ava Lord is deadly. She's very dangerous. She's like a predator. She uses men and abuses men like hell. And she doesn't. She nothing is holding her back. Nothing is sacred. She just go for it, and she's so much fun because she's like like the perfect thespian. She adjusts her game to how men react, and she can sense what men desire. She's a great character. When I do a project, I always have to kind of fall in love with the character and where could I have some fun. It's important to find some jubilation in everything you play. To play a villain, of course, it's there's something quite fun because I'm not like this in real life. I'm quite shy, so it's kind of fun to just let it all out and be nasty, to let your demons out.
This is a very different Nancy than we saw last time around. I'm wondering if you could speak a little bit to her evolution from the first film to A Dame to Kill For.
She was a very sweet, innocent girl. She was almost like this light in this world of darkness of Sin City in the first movie. And in this movie, you pick up, and she's been spoiled rotten by this town and corrupted. And it was really fun, just because it was so dramatically different to the first one. And Robert and Frank really trusted me with such a strong character, and I had so much fun creating this world for her, and the different dances that reflected where she was at emotionally. She really feels the sadness and the heaviness of the loss of her great love, Hardigan, and you kind of watch her go through this journey of trying to find her strength and avenge her lover's death.